Andrew Garfield shares a little more light on his experience of playing Spider-Man for Sony and how this thing was completely heartbreaking and just ruined him. That's really what it comes down to. I mean, yeah, you guys will see what I mean. It's just, well, I suppose that's the Hollywood machine, right? So this comes at us from a recent interview with The Guardian, where Andrew Garfield was asked to reflect on playing the Amazing Spider-Man in those two films, and of course, that experience as a whole. And instead of telling you everything, because he goes a little bit into the, bigger details and everything there in regards to how young he was and all that, the takeaway is, and as he says it, he went in being a naive boy. He was imagining this great experience and he was excited and he signed on and he just couldn't wait to see it. And then he said that as soon as he got in there, he started to see the millions of dollars that move around. And what guides the ship is the money. And he says right then and there, he had that awakening. And it kind of propelled him to wake up, to see the truth, to, see behind the facade of Hollywood, if you will, to look at the marketing focus, the test groups, and how much all this matters, and how you lose the soul of the project, and how this is all just a corporate thing, and how this is just a machine meant to, print more money, and it doesn't matter, and it'll sacrifice whatever the end goal is for everything. And this is why he started to step away and do smaller projects, because Spider-Man was his exposure to this. And again, it's, as we say, the dark side of Hollywood, or the dark side of anything, really, that's there, that you think it's glamorized, and you suddenly go look at it, and you realize maybe it's not all there. And you get the sense that he really was broken. And we can see from his interviews from The Amazing Spider-Man 1, just go look them up, to The Amazing Spider-Man 2, in pre-production, to release, there is a massive shift in how he even sits, how he looks at his co-stars, how he responds to questions. Like, you could tell something was wrong. And again, this isn't just Hollywood. I know somebody's going to accuse him of being like, oh, you're just saying Hollywood's the worst, because there's always the people that defend Hollywood and the scumbags in there. That's not what I'm saying. But it's a corporate machine, the biggest corporate machine that is in the world, that masks and makes excuses and covers up for terrible things that happen, more so than many other businesses. This is just true. I mean, I think I've told this story before, but I have a friend, we work out, and he wanted to do bodybuilding, so he did his first show. Did it all natural, because he thought that the big, roidy, juiced-up dudes that say, oh, I'm all natural, he thought that they were true. Your Chris Hemsworths, oh, I eat chicken, broccoli, and rice, and I'm all natural, this time I'm that big. He quickly learned that wasn't the fact. And now he's juicing, because you got to keep up with it. That's Hollywood. You got to do what everybody else does. You see something bad, don't speak up or your career's over. And how much have we seen that in the last couple of years? Everywhere. It's become more prominent. So it's one of those things where you just have to look at it and you go, I understand what he's saying, because this is a machine, and the machine exists to print money. That's why it's always existed. That's why it's going to keep existing. And he lost his love for it. Maybe it's going to come back soon. I don't know, but hey, only time will tell, right?